In this video, I explain the basic mechanics of how to get better at Standoff 2. Even someone with a laggy phone can win every match by following this guide. Please consider subscribe and like my video. I'll do a giveaway in a future video if this one reaches 50,000 likes. Understand your role in the game Standoff 2. Are you an offensive player or a defensive player? A lot of people don't know this and end up dying frequently because they don't understand their role in the game. So, what's the difference between offense and defense? An offensive player is aggressive, constantly putting pressure on the enemy and trying to get kills. A defensive player, on the other hand, focuses on holding and protecting key locations on the map. If you're an offensive player, please consider joining the terrorist team. This team usually has very aggressive players, and their main objective is to plant the bomb. If you are a defensive player, consider joining the counter-terrorist team. Their main objective is to neutralize the attacking patterns of the terrorist team and achieve victory by running down the clock. Why is it important to understand offensive and defensive playstyles? As you may already know, many players die frequently because they don't understand their own style of gameplay. For example, if you're an offensive player playing on the counter-terrorist team, you might blindly rush the terrorist team without realizing that you'll likely die attacking alone, especially when your team is setting up their own defensive system. Now that you understand your own playstyle mechanics, we're going to look at the difference between shooting style and accuracy style. First, what is shooting style? Shooting style means dealing damage to enemies, even if the enemy kills you. If you break their armor and lower their HP, it means you're considered a good shooting player because you still contributed damage to the enemy. However, shooting style has some downsides to keep in mind. You will often miss shots because this style relies heavily on raw aim and reflexes to kill enemies. Shooting style is commonly used in close range and mid-range combat. It's usually most effective at close range because it's the easiest situation for landing raw aim shots, especially in Standoff 2 when playing on mobile. Let me show you the shooting style. You can train shooting style in team deathmatch. Here's some footage of me using only shooting style. As you can see, shooting style is a very offensive approach because it relies on close combat, raw aim and reflexes to deal as much damage as possible to enemy. Players who use this style often avoid accuracy, which is the complete opposite of how the accuracy style works. Now, how about accuracy style? You probably already know what it means. Accuracy style focuses on precise aim placement on enemy targets and attacking while staying still. This only works if you rely on sharp, controlled shots rather than raw aim, allowing you to fight effectively at mid-range and long range. This is also why it's different from shooting style, which is mainly used in close combat rather than at long range. Now I'm going to show you some footage of how the accuracy style works. Just to be clear, I'm still a developing player who is trying to master this style. As you can see, even though I haven't mastered this yet, I can still use it effectively. However, I need more training because I don't naturally have a talent for this style. Now, the last part you should also consider training is definitely utility weapons and movement. Why does this matter? Because it gives you an advantage in combat. Most people tend to ignore these small things, even though they're useful in almost any situation. Now that you know your own individual skills, I hope this video helps you in the future. Click the subscribe button and like the video if you want more content like this. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the giveaway, so make sure to like the video,